two, uh, one.
Okay. Hello, welcome, Herr Müller. I want to greet you to this negotiation. My name is Garza, and I'm a senior consultant. I heard that you want to maybe hire me, so thank you very much for attending this.
Mhm. I am the country manager for the German company in Mexico. I am in charge of seeing that the company is running well.
Okay, as I heard already, you are having some cultural troubles with the business, with the local business practices, and I'll be happy to help you if you want to hire me. But I hope you are already starting to feel at home since Mexico is such a beautiful country. And I will try my best to adjust this negotiation.
Mhm. There have been challenges of adapting to a new country for me. I have been struggling with understanding the local business environment, but I am willing to learn and find solutions with your help.
Okay. Um, yeah, so I understand you are from Germany, so I would try to um, uh, complete all of your needs, and I will also try to have very clear and concise statements and no, not statements, I mean results and offers. And then I'm hoping to help you work in Mexico.
Mhm. What I need is help in improving the company's performance here in Mexico. Your insight will be crucial in helping me achieve that goal.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I want to understand what's going on, and I want to try to help you with all of the challenges. So that before we even start, I need to understand what's going on.
Mhm.
That's why first, before we start, I will need like at least 2 weeks um, of uh, an analysis of the of your company before I even start with the before I even start with the consulting. However, I can already tell you that you have to adjust to the local ways of doing business. And however, of course, your German background can also be a big benefit to your company and the leading of your company here in Mexico.
Mhm. I have faced too many difficulties since I arrived to Mexico. For example, the main difficulties I have had is the communication style. I am used to use direct communication, and here it is often seen as rude. Also, I have had problems with the language barriers. I don't quite understand the Spanish, but I have heard great things about you and your consultancy, and I'm willing to work with you. And you are hopefully positive to having a collaboration with me.
Yes, of course. I am very happy to work with you, hopefully in the future. However, let's get started with the negotiation soon. I see you can help your comp. Firstly, with the adjustments for the culture and everything else that is required for success in Mexico.
Uh-huh. I am looking for practical advices and solutions, and I am open to any suggestions you may have for me. I can't hear you. You froze.
I'm sorry, my internet is not very good right now.
Oh, it's okay. We can continue. Oh, it froze again. Three.
Okay, so let's get started with the negotiation itself. I would like a salary of 450 to $500 per hour. That's what I typically charge, and my years of experience and my expertise, they both justify these rates. And I have a lot of understanding of the local Mexican market. I've been living here all my life. I am a senior consultant and a lot of experience.
Well, a company quoted me 400 per hour, but and also 600 for an initial diagnostic. So I was hoping if there is any room to reduce the initial fee or if the rate can be adjusted.
Uh, okay, I understand. But the pricing is based on the value I provide. So I guess I can offer you a small discount for the initial diagnostic phase, which would be around 2 weeks, and offer you those 2 weeks for $550 per week for the initial diagnostic.
Mhm. In that case, I will give you a 35% down payment for the diagnostic phase, with the remaining balance paid in two parts, 35% halfway through and 3% at completion.
Okay, that sounds fair to me. Thank you. But also to assess the challenges, some factory visits are necessary. So I would suggest 3 visits as a maximum for the diagnostic phase, so I can minimize any disruption to your productivity in the factories.
Okay, I want to suggest reducing the number of visits or shortening the duration because in previous experiences I have had with other consultants, I used to keep visits minimal, well, short, sorry, to avoid unnecessary disruptions.
I guess yes, we can maybe not make them shorter or less because they will need them, but we can schedule them around the shifts, maybe to accommodate your team's workload. And they will always be strategic and focused. And all the data I gather is valuable and efficient, so they are sadly necessary.
Okay, I agree, but I will need to request for you to give me a detailed schedule.
Okay, I can do that, of course. Um, and then there's also the confidentiality agreement. It's a standard practice for my company, and it ensures both our protection that all sensitive information will always remain confidential. It is very crucial for me. So I can send you the agreement immediately after the meeting.
Okay, I understand, but I also need a clause regarding the public usage of the company's logo and name. I prefer to restrict the use of the company's name in marketing materials until the results of the consultancy have been proven as successful.
Okay, I guess that is fine. I can agree to that. Thank you. Um, then let's talk about the timeline for this. Um, the initial diagnostic will be ready in 2 weeks. But once the diagnostic phase is complete, I will be able to provide recommendations that you can implement immediately. But further consultancy will, of course, work in phases and depends on the results of the diagnostic.
Okay, I confirm the 2 week diagnostic timeline. For me, it is pretty reasonable. May I review and provide feedback on the diagnostic report before any further consultancy work proceeds?
Yes, I can provide a draft for the feedback. But my goal is, of course, to propose the solutions for your practical implementations for the company. So let me recap all of the terms we have just talked about. It will be $550 for the diagnostic phase with a 35% down payment, 3 factory visits scheduled strategically to minimize disruption, and a confidentiality agreement with the understanding that the company's name and logo will not be used until results are delivered, and then the 2 week diagnostic phase with a draft report.
Okay, I reaffirm the agreement. I confirm all the proposed terms we just talked about. I am looking forward to seeing the initial results and working with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Müller, for the trust. And this is a great opportunity to work together. Yeah, thank you so much for the negotiation and see you next time.